Hey everybody, it's your boy Rico Raw, just making a quick video on how to easily make money in No Man's Sky. Now I'm going to show you how to do this without any glitches or exploits or anything like that. Also, you can use this technique whatever stage of the game you are. If you're pretty new, still on your first planet, and you're trying to rank up really quick, get yourself a good ship, get good parts, whatever the case may be, this will help you out. First of all, let me start off by saying my approach is to increase the size of your exosuit inventory ahead of getting yourself a ship with a huge cargo capacity. My reasoning around it is pretty simple. If you just happen to be cruising around in your ship and pirates attack you and kill you, whatever's in your inventory in your ship, you lose that. Whatever's in your exosuit, once you respawn, you regain all that. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is increase the number of exosuit inventory slots. You do this by, first and foremost, finding drop pods. They're scattered all over pretty much every planet I've ran across, so they should be plentiful. You could find them by flying really low and slow, or you can create a bypass ship and access one of those little search beacons, the ones that offer you, 4 choices, monolith, yada yada yada. But you would select the option that says shelter, and it's going to point to either an actual shelter or it's going to point to a drop pod. And you can search a couple times at each one, so just always choose drop pod. You go to the drop pod, you have to pay 10,000 per slot. So each slot that you go to, it actually increments by 10,000 units. And, if you are on your 11th upgrade, it'll be 110,000 and so on and so forth. Now, the same technology that you find at the drop pods, you're going to be able to find at the space stations. Only drawback to that is you need an Atlas Pass V1 to get it at the space station. There's only one space station in each star system, and there's usually a few planets, and there's countless drop pods on the planet, so it's easier to get it done on planet side. So next what you want to do is find yourself a galactic trade terminal. You can find those at depots, at research facilities, or sometimes they're standing alone in deserts, wherever on the planet. Those are the best ones because you don't have to worry about going through doors or landing your ship on any type of landing pads or anything like that. You just run up to them and conduct your business. Once you find a location that has those, what you want to do is run a scan and see if you can find plutonium and iron, which should be abundant everywhere, mostly in the cave network. So if you have your grenades, you can just blast down into a cave, or if there's a cave network close by, just run in there, harvest as much plutonium and iron as you can. Equal parts, plutonium and iron. Also, make sure you have a couple slots open, because all you have to do at this point is run back to that terminal and start crafting bypass ships. We're going to be using bypass ships because each one is worth 3,575 units, and it only costs 10 iron and 10 plutonium to make one, so their cost to profit ratio is pretty good. And that's the basic workflow. Just keep doing that. Sell as much so you run out of iron and plutonium. Get some more, and sell some more bypass chips. And if you haven't already upgraded your exosuit to maximum capacity, which is 48 slots, then use some of the money that you're making to go get those extra slots, because once you're maxed out at 48, even with the spot that's taken up for your health upgrades and all that, you should still be left with about 30 slots. Anyway, that's just one of the methods I use to get myself set up in No Man's Sky. There's many different ways to go about it, but I found this way to be pretty effective for me. If the video is helpful for you, give me a like. Couple things to watch out for also. Watch out for the sentinels. Once you start harvesting pretty aggressively, most planets the sentinels are going to come after you. And also save your game frequently. I can't stress this enough. The last thing you want to do is spend some time and get a couple million units gathered. All of a sudden, the sentinels kill you, the game freezes, or power goes out, whatever happens. you know, you don't want to lose your progress. And also sorry for the mic quality, the audio quality. This isn't my usual mic, but love to hear from you. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. And peace, love, and happiness.